now.
The Witch Doctor.
How you guys doing? What's going on? Welcome. How y'all doing? Honey, when I tell you it's been some time. This is my first time doing a premiere, so I just want to say thank everybody for being here, rocking with your girl, Miss Gigi XOXO. And let me tell you, tonight's show, honey, it's going to get messy. When I tell you I got topics after topics after topics after topics, everything that went down today on social media and yesterday, your girl is going to cover. You don't need to go nowhere, honey, okay? So make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe here at this YouTube channel, The Messy Sweet Spot, all right? I am your host, Miss Gigi XOXO. So let's get it started, honey. Let's get it started. And the one I want to get it started with right now is Chrisean Rock, because everybody's been talking about it. If you go on social media, Chrisean Rock is facing 8 years. 8 long years. She's not going to be able to see Junior, honey. 8 long years. What? People are saying, well, how is she facing 8 years? Let me tell you. It got to do with them sugar boogers. Them sugar boogers is, I believe, is multiple counts, 2 accounts. And each one is a maximum of 4 years. They cannot be done like all together where it can just minimize. So that's why it's the maximum of 8 years. A lot of people don't feel sorry for her. Do y'all feel sorry for her? Press 1 if you feel sorry for her. Press 2 if you don't. Comment, let us know. And I said it and I say it again. Pride comes before the fall, and she should know that, being a religious girl, okay? She was cracking up with that Bible, judging everybody, reading quotes from the Bible, praying, but God did not give her discernment that this was to come, okay? So you cannot play with God like that. And a lot of people felt she was playing with God, especially when she posts blue face on her face tattoo. She got the whole, you know that's idolization, okay? Now you know if you're going to go to the righteous, you cannot be in line with the wicked. And Blueface is definitely the wicked. Her whole, what she does for work, all that shit, that's not of God, that's of wicked. So you gotta pick one side. So she messed around, fucked around, and find out. And a lot of people do not feel sorry for her. Chrisean Rock, she been putting pause on James Wright. She been putting pause on other people. If she don't like what you say, she get offended. She don't pray. I would think she's a prayer warrior. Hell no, this girl do not pray. She go and get them pause. Now they're saying she was traveling with them sugar boogers at one point. And it had to do something around Blueface. She getting drama with Blueface. I think she stole the car. The car has some substance in it. It was a lot of it. I'm not for sure. But honey, effing around with Blueface, who have humiliated her baby. Yes, girl. Humiliated his own child. Didn't want to claim the child. Put paws on her, blacked her eyes, and she still submit and glorify that man. Okay? I tell you, and I want to know, they say Blueface might be getting out sooner before her. And I wonder, do you think Blueface is going to be calling Chrisean? Hell no, you all know he going to get with somebody else. He going to get with another girl. And maybe Chrisean Rock up in that jail cell, maybe she'll really have peace and get to know God. We don't know. But a lot of y'all was saying, oh, it's going to be real quick. She going to come back out. Honey, fooled y'all. They said Oklahoma County do not play with y'all, okay? Yes. So another person we got to address out here in these streets is Miss Netta. Did you guys see the latest what Miss Netta did? Miss Netta, you need to get your whoop for that. Miss Netta said she wished death to those black women that's talking shit about her and their kids. She said, I hope when you black bitches, well, she ain't say black bitches, but that's what she meant. She said, I hope when you bitches wake up that you and your kids is gone. Roll that clip.
I don't
Ooh.
bring up nobody's family members. If I'm feuding with you, I'm feuding with you. I don't bring up your mama. I don't bring up your sister. I don't bring up your
Right.
auntie. I don't bring up your cousin. I don't bring up none of that. Okay, everybody got a little, everybody got some little issues that going on in their family. I have a handicapped nephew. He's 34 years old. And they done went and they done posted, went on my old page and I went and picked up a picture of him. And now they on here talking about my nephew. My nephew's 34 years old. He can't defend himself.
Oh my
And
goodness.
I read in the comments, I don't care about nobody talking about me or whatever because
Yeah.
I got a strong skin. I got strong skin. I can take it. I don't care. But what you're not gonna do is not gonna bring my family involved. Because my family don't like nothing to do with what I do on social media. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
especially when you dealing with somebody that's got a disability problem. I ain't never got on here talking about nobody disabled child or disabled auntie or them being disabled. If you want to say
That's so
anything,
cruel.
that's
very
cruel
cruel.
as hell. And for you to do that to bring, and then the killer part about this, the person that did it got a fake page of me, and it looks like it's me. But if you go look at the numbers, it's not even me. But it's just the comments that's in it with these fucking troll ass bitches that's on this line that they just can't give up because they just still mad and still jealous. But what I'm gonna tell these bitches is that I hope you wake up in the morning and you and all your children is motherfucking dead. Because what you don't do is talk about my family members, especially not a handicapped person that can't defend
Yeah.
himself. And you should be very, very, very what you say about a person that's got a handicap. Yeah, I got on here. I call these bitches and hoes and stuff because they deserve it. That's what they is. Because if you coming at me with that bullshit,
Well, you got
I'm
the
gonna
right
give you
to.
what you
If
want.
they calling you names, you can call them names back. But
And I
from
can
what
call
I see,
names
you
right
don't
back
really
to
be. You don't really be starting it. Like even
I
with the
don't start
situation
it.
with Tia, all you did was just say, because I watched the when it
Yeah,
premiered and everything, and there
yeah,
was one individual that was, kind of going a little bit to the left. So I
right.
mean, you have every right to defend yourself. Now they're going
Exactly.
low and going straight to hell, past the hell with the family and stuff, and that's
Mhm.
kind of off limits. But
Right.
I wouldn't say, you know what? To be honest with you, like karma gonna come around regardless at the end of the day.
See, did not tell y'all. Did not tell y'all. I can't believe it. Honey, I thought Miss Netta have calmed down. They was telling us, well, she calmed down since Tia. Hell no. Miss Netta, she has not learned. What do you guys think? And she says the reason why she's doing this because you guys are talking about her 34-year-old nephew who is disabled. And you guys put a post out there and you guys saying some horrible stuff about him. And she said it was a lot of black women that was doing it. She called black women that she cannot stand bitches, but that's what she meant. And she said she can't stand y'all, and she was gonna go off, but some women stopped her from going off. I really want to know what else she was gonna say. Okay. Girl, it is a mess. Honey, she stay in drama and she stay in shit. Now, what do I gotta say? If I was in Miss Netta's situation, what would I do about it? Let me tell y'all what I would do. First of all, okay, my 34-year-old nephew, I'm gonna make sure no pictures of my family is out there because I know I'm a target. I know people don't like me. All right. And I still want to keep the social media going. I'm going to disassociate myself from all family and friends. And I'm just going to be solo. So when they come, they only have me to attack. And that's called me protecting everyone that I love because I know guilty by association. I know when somebody don't like you, if they can't get to you, they going to get to the ones that you love. We know that shit. That's why you don't get with gangsters. That's why you don't get with thugs because they're enemies. If they cannot catch them thug enemies and they know you the girlfriend or you the close cousin or family or mama, you know they're going to hunt your ass. That's why you do not get in bed with people that got a whole bunch of enemies, okay? You just asking for it at this point. So that's what I would do to protect. Now, Miss Netta, if all those black women or bitches or gays are dragging me and talking shit about me, Am I gonna get on a post? I can't stand you, black bitch. I can't stand you, gay. Hell no, honey. If you know me, honey, I have stood the test of time. Somebody, okay, I stood the test of time. Listen, I had the whole everybody dragging me. Everybody dragging me. Shit, y'all still drag me about my looks. Y'all say, oh my God, you have so much surgery. You look so old. Oh my God. Let's talk about that botch coochie pussy. Bitch, my shit ain't botch, hoe. Okay? And bitch, you don't know what's going on with me. Are you going by speculation? And do you see me coming out here dragging and arguing with people? Motherfuckers, they stay misgendering me and calling me different names. Oh, you should have stayed this, you should have stayed that. Oh my God, I get it. I've been getting this shit for years. But honey, I am a lioness out here in these streets. Do you think I'm gonna flinch to the sight or to the words of kittens in the comment section? Have I ever? Have I ever? Hell no. And it ain't gonna start now. Okay? It ain't gonna start now. It's not gonna start. You have to be smart. You have to realize that when you're coming out here and you're talking and you're generalizing based on some trolls that you're going to affect a whole demographic, you're going to hurt people's feelings, and I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. And let me tell you something about me for you guys that want to know. I had an issue with this other girl. I ain't going to say her name, okay? And when I used to have issues with her, she used to attack the LGBT community, okay? And the LGBT community used to take the brunt of it. I sit back and I'd be laughing at the hoe, okay? But I said, you know what? I'm going to do one for the LGBT community, and they don't even realize I'm doing one for them. I purposely stopped engaging and going back and forth with this girl because I realized when she attacked me, she can't just attack me personally because there ain't nothing there to attack, honey. She got to attack the gender, the sexuality. She got to attack that shit, right? And it offends other people. So it hurts them. It hurts them. So I said, if I stop, then she won't make those claims and it's going to hurt them. So I backed off. Now, honey, I could have kept going, but I decided not to. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth it. Things have changed. That's, so, you know what I mean? And I'm not confrontational. I'm not a battle cat. I don't long to go beef to toe with these bitches, and I don't want to have beef, and I don't want to. Well, let me tell you about yourself, and let me read your ass, and let me cuss your ass out, and just be. That's not in my heart. My heart is not set up like that. I'm a loving girl. I love to love. I am shady a little bit, but I don't want to hurt nobody. All right, so let's move on, honey. Comment, let us know what you guys think about that. Honey, did you guys hear about Erica? If you guys, Erica Campbell, she is the Christian girl, right? Now, she had a lot of stuff to say about Diddy. You guys know that Diddy, he's known to be a pedo. Diddy is known to be essaying women and men. I mean, Diddy has a horrible reputation out here in these streets, putting paws in that Cassie. We all saw him dragging that girl, all right? So they asked Erica, as a Christian, could Diddy be forgiven? And she said, as a Christian, yes. Diddy will be forgiven as a Christian if he gives his life to God and he does all the things. But she said the people on earth, the world, because they are so worldly, they do not walk with Christ in their heart. They will condemn him and they will judge him. But she said that Christ and the real Christians, they will forgive, and God is a forgiving God no matter what, okay? And a lot of people agree with her, but if you're not a Christian, and a lot of people claim they're Christian, but honey, it shows. Everybody ain't a Christian that say they're a Christian. But then again, how can I gatekeep who's a Christian, who's not a Christian? I don't know, shit. Okay, live a Christian lifestyle. Truly, authentically live a Christian lifestyle. Because, okay, if you believe in Jesus Christ, I mean, don't that make you a Christian? Just your belief, your faith alone? Even though you may not walk that lifestyle, but if you believe, do that make you a Christian? I mean, it's so many, and it's perspective. It's only a belief. It's what the hell you believe. It's what's up in your head. You know what I'm saying? But in my perspective, I feel like when I say real Christians, I mean Christians that have a fear of God, Christians that are very strict and take their lifestyle very serious. I'm not talking about them goddamn Christians that's on a diet not to eat meat and they eating chicken every goddamn other day. You a goddamn vegetarian, but your ass, you eating pork, you eating fish, you eating chicken every goddamn day, and every night you asking for forgiveness. Your ass ain't no goddamn vegetarian. Just because you say you're a vegetarian don't mean that you are actively really living that lifestyle. And that's how I see it with people that claim to be Christians and they not. I don't put that label on me because I know I was raised that way and I was taught, listen, if you gonna rock that label, then rock it. Don't play with it. God don't like no lukewarm, meaning that you're rocking the label, but you're still in the world. You're still doing worldly things. You still really don't have the fear of God in you. You going around judging other people, but yet you are very worldly and you are a hypocrite. And see, that will confuse so many people, because if those that don't know and they say, okay, well, this is a Christian and this is what Christians do, it confuses the ignorance that may want to follow in your steps, you know? And, you know, people say, well, we shouldn't judge, you shouldn't judge. Well, I heard some Christians say that Christians are able to judge other Christians, okay? And Christians should judge other Christians, but if you ain't no Christian, then a Christian shouldn't be judged non-Christians because they ain't one of y'all, okay? They're not going to go based off of your beliefs and shit. So, honey, let's look at this clip.
Do you feel like Diddy has any chance for redemption, and do you feel like he'll be welcomed back into Hollywood spaces?
If the whole message of Jesus is he redeems and he saves, then everybody has a chance. Mm-hmm. For God so loved the world, not the church, not the perfect, that whosoever believes in him should not perish but have eternal life. Now down here you're going to reap a consequence, you know what I mean, of your choices. Down here you're going to pay for some of the things that you've done. It just is what it is. Mm-hmm. But does God forgive and redeem? Yes. Will people? I don't know.
All right, how y'all doing? So how we doing? How you guys loving the show? If you are loving this show at the Messy Sweet Spot, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe, okay, and comment. And y'all know I love them cash apps. Can I get a cash app, please? Cash app, make it clap. Cash app. Hit my cash app and make that shit clap, okay? Now, did you guys hear about Tasha K? Tasha K, ain't she always in the goddamn news? She can't catch a break. So, and I was confused because this guy, his name is Bishop Whitehead. I thought Bishop Whitehead and Tasha K were friends. I could have swore I saw them together at one point in time. Wasn't they going against Larry Reid? Then wasn't Tasha K friends with Larry Reid at one point? Girl, when I tell you, honey, this shit is really tricky. Well, anyway, they said Whitehead passed the bishop. And we just got finished talking about church folks. Okay. But you know, church folks, Christians are very popular and everybody's a Christian. A lot of them are. Okay. So, of course, we will talk about Christians a lot because majority of the people in the world are labeled as Christians, or that's who they are. That's how they identify. So, it's nothing. So, the Whitehead dude, he sued Tasha K for defamation. Defamation, you know, talking shit about him. He sued her for $300 million. What type of shit is that? $300 million, nigga? Well, see, what type of Christian is this? Okay. And they just came out, he lost. Tasha K, she is protected by fair, I guess, use of opinion, fair act of some shit. She won, you know? And just to think that you guys were cool, it seemed like they were real cool. But then when Tasha K did the news and his ass was a part of the news, he got mad at her. Why are you mad at Tasha K, Bishop? If your God and who you serve is so connected, so real, you should have seen this shit coming. You should have seen that Tasha K was going to talk about your ass if some shit was in the news about your ass. You should have seen that coming. You was cool with her talking about everybody else. But when it's on you, it's what you special, nigga? You ain't special. None of these niggas special. All right, so that's that on that. So a lot of people are saying, Tasha K, she's been winning these cases because, Kevin Hart came for her, sued her, a lot of people. But the only one that won was Cardi B, okay? So, honey, it is interesting. So let's move on to Donald Trump, okay? I'm not going to take your heads off with the Donald Trump, but we're going to talk about it a little bit. Meg Thee Stallion. A lot of y'all was so upset with Meg Thee Stallion at Miss Harris' speech thing, the rally. Mind you, Meg Thee Stallion wasn't even twerking, but the fact that she was up there had a lot of black people upset and in their goddamn feelings. Oh my God, this is what they think about us. Bullshit. What you think about your damn self? Okay, I'm tired of the hypocrite and the bullshit. Donald Trump, he's good friends with Kodak Black. Did you say, oh, that's what Donald Trump think about black people because he's so cordial with Kodak Black, a goddamn drug head? Okay, Donald Trump, he cool with Little Pump. He cool with Amber Rose with the tattoo, and she's a damn whore, All this bullshit, but honey, Donald Trump was asked a question. They said, Donald Trump, what you think about Meg Thee Stallion twerking? Because that's how they gave it to him, even though she did not fucking twerk, but they gonna lie. A lie don't care who tell it as long as it get told. Donald Trump said it was smart. He said it was smart of Miss Harris to do that because Miss Donald said, her speeches are boring to get it in. Now Fox News talking about, oh my goodness, Megan Thee Stallion, she's supposed to be this big performance, but she couldn't even pack out the arena. Honey, when I tell you they can't stand black women, they can't stand black women. They can't stand, okay? And then didn't Donald Trump just pull that shit recently, okay? What did he do with that Chick-fil-A lady? That black lady. Y'all don't got shit to say about that. It's just the bias. If you like Donald Trump, then you like Donald Trump. Vote for Donald Trump. This is what I say. Bitches, you want to be conservative so bad, but your ass ain't moving to a conservative county. Put your money where your mouth is. You want to be down with the Republicans. You want to be down with the conservative. Take your ass out of the Democrat-ran counties and move over there, the red counties. In your state. And let's not get it twisted. Just because your state is blue or red, that don't mean shit. Go to your county. Okay, that's what really counts and it really affects because I know for sure a lot of these niggas talking about, oh, I'm gonna vote for Trump. I'm voting for Trump. But they scared to go into the red counties. Okay, I've stayed into the red counties. I don't got no problem being in the red county, honey. Honey, I can go either way. Okay, now I really can't do too much of inner city. It's too much crime. Okay, but I can survive in the red states. I can survive in the conservative states. Trust me, I can. Done that, did that. Okay, but honey, when I stayed there, them niggas was scared to come over to the county. They was like, oh my God, the police gonna fuck with us. Oh my God, you gotta do right. You can't be speeding. Okay, you gotta have your papers together. They're not gonna tolerate that bullshit. And a lot of niggas that's on that fuck shit, they talking about vote for Trump, but your ass ain't gonna move into a red county. And they don't want your ass there. Let's not talk about redlining, okay? Baby, I want all these niggas to do it. I want them to move, to go into a red Republican county and see how them Republicans are gonna feel about their ass. Either they gonna move out, because you know how they do when too many niggas move in, they gonna move the fuck out. Or they gonna push your ass out. Either one or the other, because they don't want you there. We all know that, okay? Oh my God, honey, it tickles me. It tickles me every damn time. But yes, okay. So Donald Trump said that Meg twerking or Miss Harris having her there, it was smart. And let's not forget, Donald Trump was a Democrat, okay? You want to forget about that shit. Then Donald Trump supported Miss Harris once upon a time. He supported her ass, okay? People want to try to, oh, she's so bad. She's, oh, bullshit. Sit your ass down. If you want to vote for Trump, just vote for Trump. But stop trying to make other people feel like you feel, because it ain't going to work. And I thought y'all said when Miss Harris got competing, this going to be an easy win. Shit, y'all so damn scared. I ain't never seen y'all so nervous and paranoid and talking all that shit. Oh, she fucked her way to the top. Well, what did Donald Trump do? Was he fucking his way and sucking his way up to the top too? Y'all love to say about women, but y'all won't say about a man that some of these men are fucking and sucking their way to the top damn too. Shit, we don't know. Hell, we don't know anybody gay, straight. I don't know. We don't know. All right, we do know that Donald Trump, he's not the best when it comes to his businesses, okay? We do know he does not play by the book. We do know he got to cut corners. We do know he's not the most intelligent person in the room. And it's so interesting that they're so like scared and threatened doing all this rah-rah when you guys have the number one, the person that got the most money in the world, which is Elon Musk. He's the person, he got the most money in the whole world that's backing Trump, spending 45 millions of billions of dollars in Trump campaign, and y'all still on y'all motherfucking tippy toes. Honey. That's very telling. All right, so I do want to get onto Serena Williams. Did you guys hear about her? Now, you know, she's a big tennis player. She black, okay? She was up in Paris, I guess, for the Olympics, and she said that they still don't want her black ass at the restaurants, okay? She said that I believe they was like, oh no, ma'am, you know, she couldn't get in, so she's out here bitching and complaining to us like we gonna do something about it. Honey, listen, I don't know what to tell y'all. And it's going to get worse. Soon as Trump get in, these Caucasian, the white people going to tell you how they really feel about your ass. You know, right now they cannot, because they fear that they're going to get fired. They fear that they're going to get bullied. But honey, they plan to turn this shit all around so they can have power too, and they can tell you how they really feel about you. Yes, they do want to bring back discrimination. Yes, they do want to bring back segregation. Okay, it's better that way. A lot of people feel that. They don't want to be associated or sit next to or being bothered by you folks. Okay. So that's just that. So how do you guys feel about it? Oh yeah, I mean, it is sad that we still live in a day, but we are always living a day like that, and it seems like it's going to get worse, because every day I see on social media is always more, clear people that are starting to speak up. They are starting to get emboldened because they know Trump is around the corner and he may be, president, and all the K's and all the Proud Boys and all the other groups that cannot stand other people and feel like it need to be some order and they need to be at the top and prioritize, they are ready to flex their muscle, okay? And ain't it interesting? They said that the K's, they are still not labeled as a terrorist group, okay? And they ain't gonna be, because they are in power, honey, okay? So, honey, it's just a matter of time. Let's talk about that Britney. What's her name? Britney Winters. Have y'all heard about that hoe? Girl, let me tell you about her. She came out here with a jihad on. And people are saying, is she Muslim? What the hell? You know these hoes, every now and again, they go really super religious. And people think that it's a gimmick. Some people feel like allow them to, live their life. How do I personally feel about it? I think it's a mess. If you really a Muslim, be for real about that shit. Get offline. You don't need to be online. You're a Muslim. It comes off. It's not authentic. You're not doing it. You're doing it for show. You are still in your flesh. I would think if you really want to convert and you're a Christian or you're a Muslim, okay, then you need to have leadership. You need to have guidance. Someone that's in the Muslim or Christian, whatever group you in, faith, that can lead you into the right direction, because you are flawed and you are so in your flesh realm and you've been in the flesh for so many years. You are blindsided by your flesh. So all this getting on social media, all the vanity, all the praise and attention, this is nothing but the world. All the taking pictures and shit like that, that is vanity. That is nothing but the world. And you need to come away from that. Come away from social media. And I feel like if they had leaders, that was real leaders, she wouldn't have posted that. We wouldn't have heard from Britney in a year or 2 years or something. And we have seen her on a different platform. She should have just delete that shit. Delete that Britney. Erase. Not kill your, but you know, you have to take away the flesh, burn the flesh, and you have to come back renewed, but you got to come back prepared. If you are new into a faith, you ain't nothing but a baby in that faith. And how dare you try to, you know, be the leader or a spokesperson when you just in it, you know? It's just too much. You know, you have to submit yourself, submit your flesh until that cause, and have a leader that you respect lead you in the right direction. And I have more respect for her if she would have came back in 3 or 4 or 5 years on a different account. And I don't know, what would she do then? You know, maybe she would tell her testimony if that's what she want to use her faith for, if that's what God told her to do. But it comes off as, hey, I want to make a life change. I want to play with being a Muslim. And, you know, she has every right. I mean, in America, you have every right to experiment, you want to be a Christian one day, you want to be a Muslim, you want to be a gay, you want to be a they, you want to be a he, you want to be a she, you want to be a trans, you want to be what the fuck you want to do. Ain't no rules and regulations to the shit. So, you know, she has every right. So some people gonna respect it and some people not. And that's just on that. Now let's get on Kehlani, honey. Now everybody's been talking about that. Have y'all been hearing about Kehlani? Girl, I hope I got her name right. Now, Kehlani, they say she hooked up with a gay dude, okay? I believe his name is Javon. That's her baby daddy. They were not in a relationship, but they decided to just go half on a baby. Now, she should have better been off just buying a surrogate and just did the shit herself, because Javon, honey, he want full custody of their child. Now, he claims that Kehlani is in a religious cult. Now, a lot of people going on social media, oh, she's in a lesbian cult. No, she's not in a lesbian cult. And if you'll listen to a nigga, you'll know it ain't no goddamn lesbian cult. And this is how you know it's not a lesbian cult. First of all, you got to take people religious seriously. She's in that African religion. I forgot what it's called, but it's some African shit, right? It ain't nothing with no sexuality. Now, the baby daddy claims that the leader, look at it as the pastor of the church, okay? Because a lot of these church are cults, a lot of religions, Christians, they cults too. You know, some people just don't claim it, but shit. A lot of people see it all the same. It's all fucking cults. But anyway, for you guys to have issues, see it as a pastor. A pastor, the baby daddy said the pastor, he has a background of SA, of being a pedo. That's his background. Now, maybe God has forgave him for that shit, according to religion. Because you know, religion people, they feel like God can forgive them for anything. You know what I'm saying? So, but he's just going based on that. He said his record. And we want to know, what is the name of this damn cult leader? What is the name of the pastor? Why ain't you going after the cult? I mean, you could have saved a lot of kids if you put the nigga name out here and let us figure out what's going on. We have an investigation at the church. But it seemed like he want the full custody because he want to get that goddamn child support. He ain't fooling nobody. They said Kehlani making all that money and he want a piece of that shit, okay? Listen, you know he got some bitch in him. He bisexual or gay, you know, taking an ass. Okay, listen, that's why you don't around. Okay, anyway, so it's not a lesbian cult. Now, he's a man. The cult leader is a man. He ain't no woman, so you know it's not a lesbian cult. Ain't no lesbians gonna follow a man for a lesbian cult. That shit don't even make sense. And for the fact that this man is into little girls or into women, you know that ain't no lesbian shit. That's heterosexual pedos. Heterosexual pedos, okay? So a lot of the media, they want to do a circus act because they don't like Kehlani, because they don't like lesbians. They don't like Kehlani. She's different. She dressed different. She go by different fucking pronouns and shit like that. They hate her for that. So, of course, any news that come her way, they're going to twist that shit up and make it perverted, okay? They're going to pervert it. getting everybody confused. But that is the real. Because you know, honey, I'm going to tell you the real and the fucking real. Okay? GGXOXO. You better goddamn know it. Make sure you hit them goddamn likes. They got the like. So, yeah, girl, that is what's going on. So, he claims, the baby daddy, that ever since she's been in this religious African cult, that this leader dude has been telling Kehlani horrible things about him being a baby daddy. Like, you need to stay away from your baby daddy, you know, dissing him for the kid. And he feels that because this cult is keeping him to see his baby, he wants to fight. So that is the reason why he's bringing up these allegations against his pastor, because he feels like he's at war. All right. And he feel like it's because of this goddamn cult is in her head. He also says that Kehlani ain't no damn lesbian. He said Kehlani ain't no damn lesbian. While everybody on this lesbian shit, he said that Kehlani is faking being a lesbian. She ain't no real lesbian. She is just doing that for entertainment and for, you know, likes and views and shit like that. He also states that he ain't gay. He ain't full gay, okay? He said he get tired of you guys portraying him as gay, and he got tired of being outed as gay and get slandered as gay. He said, how can I be gay when I produce a whole child? Nigga, is you off? But you know, people do feel, because he's technical. He's a technical motherfucker. Okay, people feel like, okay, I cannot be gay because I actually did it with a woman or I ate some coochie or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And that's not a gay act. That's a heterosexual act, so I cannot be gay. But you know, society have this own definition. Society have its own things of doing shit. A lot of society people gonna see you as gay no matter what, but you have the right to define who you are and F society standards. So that is what he's doing, but he's going back and forth. I wouldn't go back and forth with these motherfuckers, you know, whatever, you can have it. But he says that, you know, he's tired of the gay slander because that's not who he is. And I guess he like men, so I guess he's bisexual, honey. And that's that on that. So people are saying he's not going to get full custody. People are saying, well, they believe whatever he said, and they feel like Kehlani is weird. So they hope that he get the child custody of the child. And people saying he only want full custody so he can get that child support. And shit, y'all don't know Javon background. Shit. What he into? Because they said he did shut down his Instagram social media account. I don't know who that nigga is or what he into, but he felt like this was his last move to do this out in public because Kehlani and that damn African cult leader is really influencing Kehlani and her being a mom and how she raised a child. But ain't that in every religion? If you got a Christian parent, that Christian lifestyle is going to influence the kid, how the mom, you know, raised a kid. If she was a Muslim, that Muslim lifestyle is going to affect how that Muslim parent is going to raise a kid. I mean, that's so on and so forth. But because people don't know the religion, you know, if it ain't Christian, if it ain't Christian or Muslim or something they know, they gonna label, oh my God, it's wrong, it's demonic. Bullshit, okay? Some people can see your goddamn popular religion is demonic and shit like that. Be careful, you know what I'm saying? But they gonna see it one way. And you know, that's how people were raised to feel like their religion is better, superior, and everybody else beneath. Everybody else is blinded but them. And that is just how society is operated, and that's how it's ran. Shit. I was a part of that community, and I know for myself, when I was raised, I had favor, and you guys don't. I am a favorite, and you guys are not. I am special, you are not. You know, and that's just how I was taught. That's how I was raised. I couldn't do everything that you guys do because you may not have favor. When something happened, like a bad car accident, and say, for instance, I didn't get hurt, the language would be, God spared me because I have a purpose. And it's like, okay, well, what about the other people in the car accident that didn't make it? So God don't like them? they ain't focused on them. It's fuck them for real. But it's no God. See, God have a purpose for you in your life because you a Christian. You got favor. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure all these religions, that's how they set their mind up to be, you know? So, honey, that's that on that. Are y'all enjoying the show? You know this is my first time doing this. All right. Do you guys want me to do these premiere often? You know, I can try to do it every day or every other day, honey, where I talk about all the stuff, you know? Hey, yes. All right, so y'all got my phone here, so you know I got to go through my notes. Let's talk about T.I., okay? So T.I., he was in the news earlier today, and let me tell you why. He got arrested at the airport. You know how you go through all those sensors at the airport. So they ran T.I. name, and the person that we're looking for has the same name as T.I. Now, this man that we're looking for, he was putting paws on these women. He was essaying. He was doing a whole bunch of shit. So they arrested him because they were just going based off of the name, and maybe T.I. fit that description. You understand? So it got the blogs, and it happens. Like Donald Trump said, police make mistakes, and I honestly think this was a mistake. Now, what happened to that lady, you know, with that water, I don't think that was a mistake. But this right here, they made a mistake arresting him based on the name and information, and they not familiar of who T.I. is. Shit. Everybody don't know who T.I. is, goddammit, okay? People just don't. All right, so let's move on. Jackie and Evelyn. Oh my goodness. So how it started was Evelyn, she went and did some diggings, and she saw a report that Jackie used to do prostitution work. Jackie was offended. She said she ain't never do prostitution work. So now she is lying. A lot of people see it as a lie. She says she's telling the truth, but she says that Evelyn likes to do it with animals. She likes to do it with dogs. And I'm thinking, well, what did she do with dogs? She put a finger up in that dog. I mean, how did she get off with playing with dogs? Jackie says that Evelyn dogs is crippled. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's awkward. A lot of people love it because they hate Evelyn. And whatever you say horrible about Evelyn, they're going to eat it up. That part. Because they dislike Evelyn. But to me, it was not funny. It was like, okay, this is awkward. Y'all don't got nothing else to do. You couldn't even come up with a better storyline than that. So that is what's going on out here in these streets. What do y'all think about that? And about this one, okay? Rashida and Kirk. Rashida, husband, Kirk is popping off. And let me tell you why. So a lot of people are saying, Rashida, your man is a dog. Your husband is a dog. You should have been left him. You guys know, Rashida and Kirk, y'all do this to yourself. Y'all purposely make money off of your life story. And it looks foolish. It looks foolish that Rashida is constantly getting cheated, constantly getting dogged out, disrespected by Kirk, and you're staying. So they're like, we care about you, Rashida. You should have been left his ass. Didn't K. Michelle say he was gay too? I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? But he got in his feelings. He went back and forth with the people in the comment section, and it was nasty, honey, okay? So Rashida, Kirk, stay out your feelings, but you know what? I think it's a ploy. I think these reality stars are going back and forth with these people in the comment section so they can make the blogs, all right? I'm starting to see a lot of reality show individuals like Scrappy, Chaotic. They want to be an influencer. They got YouTube channels now. I mean, that's what it's all about. The influencer YouTubers, I mean, that is what it's all about. It's all about popularity. And it doesn't matter how you get there as long as you're popular. So you're going to see a lot of crazy shit going on over the years because we are in the season and era of popularity, and they're going to do whatever they can to be popular. It doesn't matter. And people are going to watch. They're going to stay tuned. It's like seeing a car track or a car wreck, you know, or crash dummy. You see the crash dummy, you still going to watch it. You know it's going to end in disaster, but we still going to watch it. You know the train is going to be in a wreck, but you still going to watch it for the wreck, you know? So that's just how we doing it. I love you guys. I'm going to get on out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel, That Messy Sweet Spot. And yes, I will be in the comments every time I do premiere. Okay? Yes, yes, yes. All right, I'm out of here. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Love you all. Party crashers. Where my party crashers at? Okay, activate. Okay, love the day ones and everybody. Another thing. So I decided I was going to do more personal videos, okay? Because I know y'all want to be in my business. I don't mind. But I do have a limit and I do have boundaries. So if there's anything that you want me to touch on, topics, celebrity topics, whatever have you, me about my personal life, questions you want me to go to, put it in the comment section or DM me at the Messy Sweet Spot, okay? Or you can email me or DM me, Instagram. I like the Instagram. All right, so I love when you guys comment. I do read the comments and it helps me to navigate where I'm going to go with the content and where I'm going to go with the channel, you know? So I need you guys. I need the support. I need the direction. I love you so much. And I'm out of here. Roll that clip.
I'm gonna dish you right now. I'm gonna dish you right. I'm gonna dish you right. I'm gonna dish you right now. I'm gonna dish you right now.
The Witch Doctor.